You guys are gonna have to get your credit cards ready because this one's gonna be a doozy. I have a brand new video for you today, and today we're looking at Black Friday sales. I've never done this kind of video before, but I think it's kind of worth making because I saw some good deals. B&H sends out their affiliates an early email that kind of shows what's up and coming. We're gonna go over some of the things that I think are pretty good deals, and I'm not really gonna suggest something that I haven't used before. There's a couple things on this list that I might not have used, but I actually wanna buy. Pretty much everything on this list is something that I've either reviewed, I've either owned, or I still own. So I feel like it's kind of good to recommend that stuff because I actually know what it's like and that it's worth recommending to someone. Anyway, this video might be long, but I'm gonna jump into it. And if you like filmmaking, you like photography, this video is gonna be good for you if you wanna figure out some things that I use and some things that you maybe wanna add to your own list. If you have gas, then, well, this might be the video for you. Anyway, let's take a look at some of the deals. All right, so the first thing we're gonna look at here is the DJI Ronin M, and this is a gimbal that I've actually been using for like 2.5 years. I bought the thing when it first came out, and it's on sale right now for $100 off for $8.99. So it's $8.99 US. I think I paid like $1,600 for this when it came out, and I would say it's probably one of the best things I've ever purchased, the best thing for my business. It's up my production quality, and I've made a ton of money with this thing, and I've never had one problem with it, so it's super reliable. I know they changed the design a bit. It's got like a different battery now. Mine has kind of a bigger old school square battery that actually fits the regular Ronin, and now they've got like a smaller battery. If you want to up your production quality it's $900. I mean, maybe to some people that's a lot of money, but the money that you're gonna make with this thing, if you're doing this kind of stuff professionally or want to get into it, getting this kind of sets yourself apart from the competition. All right, so the next thing is the Zhiyun Smooth Q, and this is a handheld gimbal stabilizer for your cell phone. And I actually reviewed this at the start of the year, but look at this price, 99 bucks. So that's a friggin' awesome deal if you're looking to get a handheld stabilizer. I'd actually recommend this over the DJI Osmo Mobile just because of the price for one thing. It can handle a little bit more weight. And I actually like this company. This company is doing a really great job. And yeah, this thing has awesome battery life as well. Moving on to some lenses here. I'm actually shooting with the Sigma 18-35 right now on the C200. I've owned this lens a couple times for different cameras. I bought it way back in the day for Canon and sold it, and then I had it for Nikon, sold it, and now I got it back for Canon again. And it's just, I think it's actually one of Sigma's most legendary lenses, and pretty much everybody that does YouTube videos, for tech videos and stuff like that, always recommend this lens because it's the perfect zoom range. You get a nice little wide lens and zoom in a little bit, but it's all f1.8 through the entire aperture. The entire thing's metal. I think that if you want to use it for video, it's great on something like Sony, but you got to keep in mind that this is only for APS-C cameras. It doesn't really work on a full frame camera, but $100 off, that's $6.99. Now here's a lens that I haven't used, but I actually want to buy. It's the Midicon Speedmaster 35mm f/0.95 for the Fuji mount. And I've been seeing a lot of shots that people have been taking with this lens on Fuji Love, and it looks really nice. So it's something that I might want to buy at some point if I don't buy it right now. Kind of want to buy it, it's a good price. But it's $120 off right now, so $479. Then we're getting into my most favorite lens of all time. Got it right here. The Fuji XF 56mm f1.2 on sale for $100 off right now, so for $899. Moving on to another Fuji lens, we got the XF 16mm f1.4, and this is probably one of my most favorite lenses I've ever reviewed. I don't own it, but I kind of want to own it, and it's $100 off right now, so that's also $899. Amazing. Those lenses are both amazing lenses. Now speaking of Fuji, they're having a little sale right now, so the X-T2 is 100 bucks off. I think I actually found it on Amazon. No, it's about the same price, so $14.99. That's without a lens, it's just the body. And it's the same price that it is at B&H. And pretty much all the cameras are on sale right now. I think I saw the X Pro 2 was $200. Yeah, the X Pro 2 is $200 off. And the X-T20 is also $100 off. Here's something that's pretty cool that I saw on sale. It's a Samsung 500 gig T5 solid state drive. This thing's tiny. It's like the size of a credit card, well, a little thicker, but the size of it. USB Type-C, USB Type-A cables included. So that's on sale for $169. I think I'm gonna buy one of these because that's a good deal. And you want portable fast storage, you can video edit off this. Okay, so you're probably seeing my tabs up here, the Canon 6D Mark II and the Nikon D500. I'm gonna come back to those later because I actually found some really good deals on Amazon for a beginner camera that I think that a lot of people could get, and that's the Sony a6000. It even comes with the lens, the 16-50. It's on sale right now for $498, and that's a crazy good deal. This is actually the first Sony camera that I bought that when I kind of dipped my feet into the mirrorless world. If you've actually seen my videos, I compared this with the A6300 in 1080p video and found that the A6000 was actually better. A good lens to pair this with for a beginner lens is the Sony SEL 50mm f1.8. I actually own that lens as well. That's this one right here. It's only for APS-C cameras, and actually I think this is better than Sony's full frame version, the 50mm 1.8. This is way quieter autofocus. It's almost silent. It has optical stabilization. It's on sale right now for $248, so that's a really good deal. I'd recommend that if you're looking for a beginner camera and a beginner lens. Way under $1,000, you're getting this camera. This actually comes with a lens, and then you're getting the 50mm f1.8, and this lens is really awesome at autofocus and video, and the A6000 is actually pretty good at autofocus and video. But if you want to move up to a little bit better camera, you can go to the Sony A6300, and this is a huge bundle deal. It comes with some software, camera bag, batteries, cables, card reader, all kinds of stuff for $798. And I have this camera right here. I still use this a lot. I don't use it as much as I used to because I have the GH5 now. As you know, I've done a million overheating videos with it now. They sort of have fixed it with adding the extended temp to it. And I would still recommend the camera just because the quality off of it is so good for the price. And if you want to get into 4K video, that's definitely one of the cameras that I'd recommend. And yeah, this one comes with a bunch of stuff, so that's a pretty good deal, $798. All right, so I want to get to my last two really good deals that I think that are awesome. And it's the Canon 6D Mark II bundle right now. It comes with a Pixma Pro 100 printer, photo paper, a 64 gig memory card, extra battery, and the battery grip for $1699 with a mail-in rebate of $350. So basically you can get the entire thing for $1350. That's an insane deal. I'm not just saying that to make the video hype, but that's actually a crazy deal. In my review, you heard me actually talk about how I said I didn't think that the 6D Mark II was worth $2 grand at its starting price. But with this deal right here, I actually feel like it's worth buying this camera now. So even at $1699 without all the stuff, that's what the camera I think should cost. But now you're getting a printer, a battery grip, extra batteries, paper, and a memory card, and then a $350 mail-in rebate. So you're getting all this stuff for $1350. So that's a smoking deal. Don't let this pass if you're thinking about getting the Canon 6D. Now for you Nikon people, this is an even better deal, I think. We got the Nikon D500 bundle with the battery grip, extra battery, camera bag, a screen protector, and a memory card for $1819. So it's a little bit more money than the 6D Mark II, but this is like a beast of a camera. $569 off, so that's huge savings. Yeah, the offer ends tomorrow at midnight, so you gotta jump on that if you want the big savings. I reviewed the Nikon D500 and it's like one of the fastest autofocus, best buffer. It's a wicked sports camera. It's got amazing dynamic range, and yeah, that's a really good deal for this camera. Anyway guys, those are some of the crazy deals I found. All the links will be in the description, but that Canon 6D Mark II bundle, that's insane. Like after the mail-in rebate, and even if you didn't want the printer, you could sell the printer for like 200 bucks brand new to someone. That knocks another 200 bucks off the price. You're now sitting at like, what, $1150 for a Canon 6D Mark II with a battery grip and extra batteries? That's crazy, because in my review, I said that I didn't really think that camera was worth $2 grand for the starting price, but if you can get it for 1,100 bucks if you sell the printer, or you can keep the printer, who knows, maybe you want to print off some prints. And also that bundle with the Nikon D500, that's crazy as well. That's going to be gone by tomorrow night. So if you're thinking about buying anything, use the links below, and yeah, I mean, I got some beginner stuff in there, some more pro stuff in there, and some stuff that I use. And a lot of this stuff, I actually put cards for the reviews for all that stuff, so you can watch my reviews if you want to. But yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, give it a thumbs down twice, and go easy on your credit card.